Yo, what is up, Laker family? Thank you for tuning in to the Lakeshow Digest. I'm your host, Mateo. Usually I've been doing these pods with a guest, but today I just want to give my quick thoughts on game four, look ahead to game five. I'm going to go solo today, but it'll be a little bit quicker this time. So, Lakers just lost game four to the Phoenix Suns at Staples Center, 192. The big story was Anthony Davis had to leave because of a groin injury, and he has also been dealing with a knee ailment. He missed the whole second half. Kuzma started in place of him, and now he's being considered day to day with a grade one strain. Grade one, they're saying, means he can come back in the series. Grade two or three is when we would have had to be concerned about his ability to come back at all in the playoffs. That means we might see him again, but personally, I'm not expecting him to. I think what I'm going to get into in the pod is I think we have enough to win this series without him. And I think we had enough to win in that game four, too. We just kind of got rattled by AD going down. We made some mental mistakes, Dennis smoking that layup, LeBron sulking and not getting back on defense. When Dennis smoked the layup, that would have made it a 5 point game if Dennis made that one layup in game four. Um, but that's one of my pet peeves about LeBron. He'll sometimes give up on plays like that. I still respect his overall game, but hey, man, he still makes plays like that, and we got to call him out. Um, I thought we could have won that game, and I've been pretty in a fucking depressed state that we couldn't win it because I thought that would have been huge to go up 3-1, especially with AD going down like that. That's when you want that 3-1 advantage. I wish LeBron pushed through a little bit more in the third quarter and decided to go God mode, but hey, of course we want that. Um, I think he was saving himself for this game five that we have coming up in Phoenix, man. It's the only explanation I can think of. Game five might end up swinging this series for good. The Suns have all the momentum. We're facing a ton of uncertainty with this AD injury. Another thing, I'm just kind of pissed that injuries have robbed us of seeing what this team can be. We saw us get into that big groove last year when we beat the Bucks and the Clippers the same weekend. I'm sad we got deprived of those moments because this team I think is even more talented. And if only we had the time and ability to grow together as a unit, I think we could have been even better. If this ends prematurely, I'm going to be very sad that we couldn't see what this Laker team could be. Um, we can get into that on a different day, but injuries have really robbed us of seeing what they can be, man. And due to contract situations, whether we win the title or not, we might not get a lot of these guys back, which is also something to think about. That's kind of what's been on my mind. I've been sad that I don't want to think too much that this is the end, but if this is this, if there's a strong chance we're going to see a much different looking team next year, and who knows what that's going to look like. But regarding this game four, what a quick shift of the balance of power in this series. In spite of losing AD, I thought it was still winnable. I thought we would have seen some more urgency from LeBron in that third, as I said. But thought we saw some good things. Gasol and LeBron, that fourth quarter stretch they had with three guards, with I believe it was West, Caruso, and Dennis. That was doing some good work on them. I expect Frank to go with that lineup down the stretch in this upcoming game five. I think in game five, if we can give up a little bit on defense, I think we should give Trez some minutes, honestly, because that Trez LeBron pick and roll, when they've been able to get shooters on the floor and they've been able to get spacing around it, it's been really good. Trez is the only guy I trust to catch rolls reliably. We know Drummond isn't going to be doing that. Gasol's not going to be rolling. Obviously Gasol should be getting some good minutes in this game five, but I think if we really need to get some points, and it's going to come down to offense for us. Defense has been our one constant this year. We finished top in defensive rating despite missing our two best defenders, our stars. Um, I think we're going to need to go down to this Trez LeBron pick and roll. It's going to be a really reliable way to generate points. That's something that I would really love to see in terms of adjustments for this game five. But if you were watching the game, Frank Vogel, I don't know if he said it to Rachel Nichols or they got a quote from him, but he told the guys, we have enough to win this game still. And I kind of adopted that as my mindset. I still believe that. I thought we had enough to win that game. And I think we have enough to win the series. We just haven't seen our guys shoot well enough from three. We've been shooting 20% on wide open threes. We're not going to win any series if we do that, obviously. But the law of averages said that we should be heating we should be heating up sometime soon. 20% from open threes is horrible, but I think we're just bound to get hot, and we have two more chances to do it. I think if we just get our threes back, and the fact that we had 2 days to prepare for this game five, as opposed to being thrown a curveball with Anthony Davis getting hurt, not coming back in the second half, guys having to adjust on the fly. This team does a lot better with preparation. That's why they always respond in game twos and they fucking suck in game ones. I mean, I wish we could just adjust on the fly better in game one, but that's not the way Frank likes to operate. And so far, we've won a championship with it. So I like this the players and staff when they have some time to adjust. These playoffs have been really unpredictable, and I think the unpredictable result would be Lakers getting a win tomorrow. Obviously, I'd love to see that, but it's just been a theme with this playoff run, all teams really. I think that if we just get like LeBron turning into Kratos, which I still think he's capable of, even at his current state of health with his ankle, I think he's definitely capable of putting up like a 35, 40, double digit assists and rebounds kind of game. Obviously, LeBron has to be a god. If we can get some Derek Fisher, Robert Ory efforts out of the role players, which I think they're totally capable of, half of our guys are from our championship roster last year. I trust guys like Wes Matthews to step up and play good defense, especially on Chris Paul. I like that defensive matchup. But law of averages, if we can just heat up from three again, just hit your wide open threes, and LeBron does what he doesn't want to lose in the first round, man. I think that's another reason we're going to get a really good effort out of him tomorrow. Um, I was really sad last couple days, but I just been more optimistic today about it. I think I don't know. I just think we have a good chance to win. Just a gut feeling, really. Nothing really too scientific about it. I just believe in LeBron. I believe in our defense, and I think the threes are going to start falling. We have 2 more games to do it. Um, so I'd like to hear what you guys think too. Um, don't forget to leave a like on the video too. I should start saying that leaving the likes and stuff helps us get the channel built, helps us get some traction. So if you enjoyed the pod, please leave a like, drop a sub, and anything helps out, man. Thanks for listening.